Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called HYPNOS. HYPNOS is a first-person adventure and exploration game set in a Lovecraftian megastructure fever dream. Enter the Nameless City at the edge of dreams, follow the trail into the shadow of the Holy Mountain, and embrace your destiny. So this is from Redlock Studio, and it came out on the 6th of May. You can pick this up in early access for £17.68, so it's around, what, $20? It is early access. There is a demo available on Steam as well. I'll leave a link, as always, to the Steam page in the description below. And they were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out today. And it's part of their Maze Chronicles. They've got a game before this, or a game in the same... I don't know if it's a direct sequel or just like a similar vibe. But they've got a game previously which is very well reviewed called Black Shard. And that is another kind of mega structure walking sim thing with adventure and exploration. So yeah, we're gonna check it out and see what it's like, because it's piques my interest and looks very interesting from a like a stylistic point of view. And I like my mega structures, I like my Lovecraftian stuff at the moment. So yeah, I thought let's have a look at this one and something different. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is HYPNOS. And the last one will come from the meandering depths of time. No cohort will follow in his wake. No blind and pleading people. Only the emptiness and silence of a world gone. Gilhelm Agnoricisis, 1999. It always starts the same. Blackness. Cold. Rain. A path and red brick walls. I walk. I make a press shift to run, which is a slightly faster walk. Liking the imagery already, like random lamppost bathed in red light. I'm gonna be playing this 4K, everything on Epic. We're currently getting around 105, 106 frames. Motion blur turned off as well, of course. Lots of brick walls. Don't want to go down there. We are just a floating camera. We don't have a... We don't have a body. We don't have limbs. Oh, there's actually someone there. Shadowy figure. Observer. The boy is there, so close he's calling me. I can almost see his face. I hear footsteps behind me. Sharp noise, the pain. Then darkness engulfs me once more. Matthew. Very interesting opening. The pilgrim, awake? Did I sleep long? Choron, is that who? Is it Coron or Choron? Few hours. You seemed agitated. You spoke in your sleep. May I ask how you plan on finding this boy you're looking for? The city is quite vast. Suppose I'll ask the locals. Good luck with that. The city's inhabitants can be rather peculiar. Find out about this pilgrim. My story is behind me. There isn't much to say about it. I'm just glad to see these places again. Brings back old memories. But now I walk the final path. The eternal return. Have you been there before? To the city, I mean. Yes, yes, a long time ago. All dreamers eventually hear the call. So it seems. I've heard stories about the fallen monarchs of the Nameless City. Is it all true? Everything you heard, and more. Not all of them are trustworthy, as far as I know. What about Kadath? This mountain is the crucible of destiny, where everything begins and everything ends, as they say. As they say. I hoped for a bit more than old sayings and stories. Sorry to disappoint, my young friend. One must find its own truth on the path. Hum. You should go back to sleep. It will be a few hours before dawn. Don't worry. I'll watch over the fire. You sink back into the darkness and start dreaming once again of a lonely, faceless boy who calls, and calls. Matthew. When you finally wake up, the fire remains, but the pilgrim is gone. You resume your walk in the shadow of the holy mountain. Okay. Quite like the stylized, like, you got the 3D environments, but then you got the kind of the 2D portraits, and the art of that reminds me a little bit of like a Disco Elysium, an Esoteric Ebb, like a Zero Parades and all that kind of stuff. So interesting stylistic choice there. Hold Q to respawn at the last witness. Grab that. Okay. A bit of platforming. Jump over this. Oh, so you can run and then you can right click to sprint. Okay. I'm loving the art direction. So you can use that to zoom and hold E to teleport to a sigil. I think that's like a checkpoint, isn't it, in case we fall. Oh, you hold. Oh, okay. Teleport to each activated witness or sigil fully visible from where you stand. Ah, okay. Now we can see that we need to drop down. Change your perspective. Music's quite nice as well. Still running good. We got more going on now. I'm getting about 75 frames. It's like a skeleton. They look massive though. Not sure if we can trust if we're... Oh, we actually... I need to sprint on that one. Right, okay. Can't touch the water. Water is lava. Oh, wow. Yeah, the sprint jump is quite a lot. There we go. Did we have to activate that, or can we... Yeah, it has to be one that's activated. Okay, we could step on that water. That was fun. Yeah, I think music's quite nice as well. About 75 to 90 frames. It's kind of varying, but it's staying above that 60. There you go. Just hold control. Someone here. Pilgrim. Oh, pilgrim friend. Hail to you in the Nameless City. May the holy mountain watch over us. Kadath, Kadath. Greetings, pilgrim. Though I am not of your kind. Lie, lie. We are all traveling along the path. Before the door, you will find your kind travelers travel towards the Black Stone. I cannot go any further, for fate has judged me unworthy. Carry my hopes to the gods' gates. May they remember us. Farewell. May they recall us. What kind of... You can teleport that far? I guess it's, as long as it's in line, like our eye line, isn't it? Huh. Stop myself in the momentum there. Over here. Just a wall. There we go. And it said visually it's very intriguing. Gameplay wise, I think it's just gonna be a little bit of a walking sim with some puzzles here and there at the moment. But let's see. We can talk to these. The pale faces. You who enter the celestial realm, we are the thousand masks, the messenger. Hear our words. The gods are indifferent. Forgotten the monarchs rule in their stead. They wait for their promised hour. They are foundations, forces, law. Three remain, one is gone. The last brings the promised hour. Walk the path, respect the law. Black stones are the way. Key for destiny awaits. Indifferent. Okay. Nope. Do you think we'll get... Can you die? Seems like you can climb down. I don't think we're meant to. Maybe we are meant to. I don't know. Oh, there is something there. No. I don't think it like that. No. Didn't like that. It took us all the way back here. Oh, little stutter. Alright, I won't do that again then. I won't go off the beaten path for that. Guess it only checkpoints at those specific places. Right. They're not another checkpoint before this point. I was thinking that was quite far. Right, I'm not going to do that again. Let's bunny hop our way up. Okay. So, it takes us back here. Wish we've... Do we have to read this again? Okay. We got all that. Definitely curious about these megastructures as well. I said, isn't that meant to be the checkpoint? I was going to say, I thought we opened that. I just want to try it again now. Oh wait, I was going to say if we got line of sight. You can see these ones aren't open. But if you get a few little stutters... Yeah, I think I'm just going to fall. There we go. Okay, yeah, it put us here on the checkpoint. So maybe I opened this, but I think I did anyway, but I didn't stick around to probably trigger it from the looks of it, so. Alright. So we can go this way. Right. I do like that you've got the 3 speeds though, so I would like if we had a body and we weren't just some ethereal floating being. But I do like that you've got the normal walking speed, the run, and then the sprint. It does give you like a natural precision rather than having just a run and a sprint. On these sections you can be a little bit more careful rather than what I was just doing before, where I was just throwing myself off edges. Seems like fall damage is like it's quite generous, isn't it? It's quite a lot of it, but like you can fall quite far, but it seems like you can fall and be trapped, so you just want to keep throwing yourself off. And like I said, have to unlock it. These megastructures are very cool though. We played a game last year. It's from a small French team, I think, called Metal Garden. And that was like a massive megastructure, kind of inspired by Halo as well. I think quite clear influence, but then the megastructures. And it was similar kind of color palette as well, and very interesting. Just create a whole thing of like, makes you feel tiny, but then also like, what was the purpose of this? What did this once serve? As like a natural kind of mystery to it. These. We can talk to them. The frail creatures look at you with curious eyes. They whisper in a shrill dialect that makes your skull tingle with discomfort, as if your bones were creaking in unison. They give off a scent of hummus and primeval forest, which seems out of place in this chamber of pure granite. Unsettled and unable to make sense of their murmurs, you leave them to their counsel. Okay. Can't Maybe we can come back with knowledge of how to speak to them. Very minimal, like the UI is non-existent, other than when you're, you know, obviously having a conversation. You have like the observer as a narrator of sorts. No compass, no eye for inventory, no map. Tab doesn't do anything. Go through here. Okay. But like outside. Oh, little stutter. I guess while it loads the area. I want to get a bit more color. Bit of green creeping in. And the white. Mysterious, isn't it? But these as well. Zoom in on them. You can climb that. Traversal does feel quite downward though, like there's no, you can jump, but there's no like grabbing or vaulting from what I can see. And there's actually 2 levels of zoom. You can click again. Really scout the areas. Another one there, and it shows you there's the little effect when you're zooming in that you gotta open it first before you can teleport to it. I said, not sure if there are like collectibles or anything like that. There are achievements, but they're very low completions, and there's one achievement called Test, so I'm guessing like the achievements are being added, but maybe don't work right now. Absolutely fine as an early access game, I guess, to begin with. Like I said, the game that they made, what was it called? Black Shard. A little bit of a cult following. And this one's sitting very positive on Steam as well. HYPNOS, it's sitting positive. Very positive even. So people are fans of it seems. Fragment of the Zothique. The gods awaken the last, eons ago, to a night of dead stars. Their questions meet silence, and so they despair. They wander the night and scatter the dust. They find a thing, uncreated, a causal. Stone of onyx, a paradox made tale. Stone whispers, speaks of times of light, so they hope. I quite like the writing as well. The syntax was a little bit off there, because obviously it's stylized, but some of the vocabulary being used is quite nice. It is quite nice that you can kind of, if I can see it, I can go there, it seems, for the most part. There's another gold thing there. And again, your progress is kind of unlocking the teleport, so you can move around easier. Let's grab that. Maybe that's what you need to wait for to get the checkpoint. So I just want to test. So the shadow water's fine. It's deeper? No? No, we can walk in this as well. Okay. So we're not aquaphobic. Someone's standing on that ridge over there. Very mysterious. See what's going on. Is everything all right? Oh, yes, forgive me. Didn't hear you coming. I was admiring the view. That bridge is in ruin. You shouldn't stay here. Well, the others left a long time ago. I saw them heading up to town from the camp. Why don't you follow them? I'm doing fine here. And, scared. Not at the height, it seems. No. I fear the end of the journey. I don't dare present myself before the gods' gates. I think I'll stay here a while longer. I see. Take care then. Ayarash, young man. Have a safe journey. Live on M. Quite intrigued by the customs and the pilgrimage, God's gates. The lore's pretty strong so far. Like all the intriguing me anyway. Let's activate this quickly. Looks like there's like a town of sorts, like a village built into the cliffs. I think these are the God's gates. This is the HYPNOS. Okay. I'll teleport there whenever. Don't think we got one. Have to climb back up. A pressure plate? Oh, it's an elevator. I really didn't pay attention to that. That's what the thing's for, in case you jump down. You call the elevator. It's another elevator down. It's huge, isn't it? Very nicely, like, built and detailed. But then probably fairly lightweight. It's probably why the game, although it's rendering all this and looking as it does, it's still hovering around that 75 to 80 frames. But that drawbridge goes all the way down. Drawbridge. It's not really a drawbridge, is it? Rope bridge. But yeah, I guess there's no... It's not having to render in loads of NPCs that are moving around, loads of animals and stuff. The world does feel empty, but I think that's the point with this game. It's part of the journey. Little pillar there. All broken. Oh, you hear a plaintive voice and two others, deeper and more abrupt. On the path ahead, two armed men with menacing expressions are clearly about to rob a lone pilgrim. Rogues. Come on, hurry. You're wasting our time. Please, I don't have anything. I swear on the stone, I don't. Stop whining. Everyone knows your Grimm's got enough to pay for the crossing, huh? So hurry. Hello. Another Grimm, what do you want? Harassing people so close to the city, even for some scoundrels, that's low. And look at that. You want to play the savior? You're going to pay for the trouble, lad. Come on, pilgrim. These gentlemen are going to go their way. I don't think you understand, lad. Pick the wrong time. Give your purse or I'll rip your guts out. Negotiate? Negotiate. We have a weapon? We have a laser pistol? I don't think so. Take your leave. We'll call it a day. What are you going to do with the iron bit, hey? Enough. Grab him, Garth. You pull the trigger as Garth moves. There is a flash of shimmering light. His skull shatters, and his body vanishing as ashes in the wind. Nothing remains. The second man watches the last particles of his companion disappear, then looks at the smoking barrel of the weapon. He flees, voicing his anger and fear through moans and curses. You holster your weapon and turn to the shaken pilgrim. Young man, what did you... Are you all right, sir? Lyetta, thank you to you. Bless you, but this weapon... Leave it. Have you come across a child on the road? Well, no, not since the villages of Kamaz, which are far to the south. My last caravan didn't have one. I see. Thank you anyway. Lai Sharash. Take care of yourself. Lai Vanem. Got their own language as well, haven't they? Seems like... I don't know if there's exactly like a dice roll going on underneath, or it's a choice and consequence. Like, maybe drawing the weapon there will lead to things further down the line. Quite cool if there was some options there, potential repercussions or benefits. Through the stone, the gods attain wisdom. They rule over matter, spirit, and time. They travel far, ascending the causal chain. Then they see the light. The sky is filled with life. They now have company. They share knowledge, elevate, and guide. But some resist, fall to the dark, then begins the war. Like little murals of sorts, aren't they? Alright, there's another checkpoint there. Camp. More people. What's that? It's a giant... A giant slug. Squid thing. The celestial wanderer lies lifeless, its carcass slowly being consumed by worms and birds. Seeing this once majestic creature in such a pitiful state brings a lump to your throat. What happened? Who knows, kid? Fell from the sky last night and landed right on top of Iman's house. Poor old lad is probably caught under the rubble somewhere. Ashes. I've never seen a fallen wanderer before. I thought they were immortal. That's what they say. Believe me, it's an omen. A bad one? A mark of change. And there's more. Never seen so many pilgrims. They're coming from everywhere, and ancient things are walking under the moon. I see. You seem to know the area well. Does the name Matthew mean anything to you? That's a strange name. No, nothing like that. Why? Forget it. I must be on my way. Sorry for... Iman. So, Lyarash, young man. Sarash. Kind of like a peace be with you, kind of bon voyage. Like good luck with your travels kind of thing. Live Ly Sarash. Unlock that as well. I like how it's very just hands-off. It's just very open world in a way. Really opened up. I guess you can tackle this in different ways. I've gone down this path, but go other ways. Greetings, pilgrim. I'm not a pilgrim, but greetings still. We are all pilgrims, my friend. Are you going to ascend? And the question, won't you? We waited a lifetime to see Kadath. This stop is our last before the final ascent. An opportunity to look back and reflect on the journey. Here we make peace with our sad passions before meeting the gods. Would you like to meditate with us for a moment? Except, why not? You take the pilgrim's frail, dry hands and close your eyes. Their deep, subtle chants envelop you and plunge you into a state of strange serenity. Find yourself moving your lips, echoing the chant quietly. However, An image flashes before your eyes, some horrible memory that as you grit your teeth and dispels any feeling of peace. Traveler? I'm fine. This just doesn't seem to be for me. Lie. The gods will ease your pain at the end of the road. That's not why you came. Thank you. I'll leave now. Yota, Livarash. I do like how there's a little bit of a story and motive here as well. Matthew, a relative of ours. Son, a brother. It just keeps going. The whole play space here, like massive. Okay. Very relaxing music as well. An elevator that goes, oh, that goes up to some houses that are in the village, I guess. Oh. Yeah, see, it's quite generous with its falling. Oh no, I was still quite generous with that, to be fair. Yeah, and that cools the elevator back down. The dam. Very intrigued. I mean, you can see there's like archways, there's stairs over here, there's a teleport there. Alright, I'll go off the right side this time. Okay, little checkpoint in. Like I said, you're just exploring at your own pace, at your own direction. You're out where you need to be. Clues about Matthew's whereabouts. Okay, oh, there's more people here. Let's unlock this. Hi, Pilgrim. I'm searching for a young Gurasarasha by Amravesh Sosa. Well, okay. They do not speak English. By Arash. Have you seen a boy with red hair around here? By Sarash. No. We're heading to the gate to find our kin. You should go too. I may at some point. Could you tell me what these dark urns scattered around are? Oh, these are graves. They contain the ashes of pilgrims who died on the road to Kadath and were brought here by generations of travelers. More are brought over time, until the ritual of remembrance held by our kin under the gibbous moon. Then the ashes are poured into the mountain streams, and so the cycle begins anew. I didn't know. All these souls. Do not mourn them, for they were able to reach Kadath in their slumber. That's more than many could hope for. I understand, and I won't forget. Thank you, Pilgrim. Lysarash. This is Sir Gregoine. Hear ye, young man of eminent beauty. Peace be upon you. I am Sir Gregoine, Knight of Cerule, at your service. Greetings, Sir Knight. My name is Charon. I just arrived in town. I'm looking for a young boy with red hair. Does that ring a bell? Alas, no. I saw children and young vagabonds pass by, but none of them fit that description. Is he a relative of yours? I see him in my dreams. Good heavens, you're dreaming? Such a rare gift. If this young man appears to you, it must indeed be the hand of destiny. I regret that I cannot be of assistance, for I have a quest of my own to complete. What kind of quest? Well, the lords of Cerule have entrusted me to save the kingdom. I already overcame many perils on this long journey to reach Holy Kadath, and yet I still have valor to demonstrate. I cannot reveal more here, even to a being of such grace. Malicious ears may be listening. I understand. I must continue my journey, but I wish you good luck. Likewise, stay flexible. Be everything you can be. Pretty good words to live by, isn't it? Okay. I don't think we have... We can go up here. What is that? Encyclopedias Somniorum. 3 types of structures coexist in Kadath. The vast white grid, which we shall call Megastructure. The city, that is, the complex of archaic buildings attached to the megastructure. And the enclaves, the domains of supernatural beings known as monarchs. In the absence of an explanation for this megastructure, whose proportions transcend my comprehension, I shall focus my work and my thoughts on the other 2 architectural categories. The settlement is reminiscent of ancient European cave-dwelling communities. The fundamentals of all primitive societies, basic crafts, housing, protection, social interaction, and religious worship. Although clearly inspired by human architectural creations, the enclaves defy many physical principles. I need to investigate this matter further. Okay. Oh, we can talk. Inhabitant. Can you hear them? The whispers. They knock against the seals, beyond the stars that are not stars, beyond the veil, beyond the roots and the blackening trunks and branches. They haunt time ablaze. I don't understand what they're saying. Here, sound is muffled so low, so distant. But I will wake you up forever, and I will hear them, clear and loud. I will never come back here again. Some little piggies. Hit that checkpoint. John the pig. See, brother. I was right. I yielded to the will of the gods, and as a reward I now find myself bathed in opulence. What the No, brother. 'Tis I who is right. Is this the pass me thy oats, brother? I'm reading it like that because I absolutely adore that TikTok meme. Pass me thy oats. Oh dear. I am the one who's dreaming here. You're just dead meat. John and Carl the pig. You are merely envious despite always having suspected your villainy. I pity you. Ashes. Envious, brother? I have moved beyond those feelings. I dwell in a realm where I can enjoy anything I dream about, yet I still live. Then why do you tremble, sir? Why does your voice quiver like a leaf? I tremble not. It is merely the resonance of the astral plane passing through my mortal shell, a common side effect of enlightenment. Yet here I stand, feasting on celestial abundance, while you desperately seek refuge in some wretched fantasy. It is sanctuary of profound serenity. Hunger is not even a thing here. Just admit that you envy my fortune, for the gods blessed me with their sacred banquet. Do not mistake divine leftovers for divine favor. Your fortune is merely the crumbs of the wicked giants who fooled you once again. And yet, they are indeed delicious crumbs. Brother. Yes, brother. May I have some? 100%. 100%. It's like a little nod to the oats. So can we talk to everyone who's at a window? There is. You're talking nonsense. We're all descendants of pilgrims who settled here at one time or another. Some leave, others stay and become one of us. It's always been that way. They come from further and further away, and there are too many to integrate now. Soon it'll just be them, and we'll be forgotten. Well, it wouldn't be so bad to forget you. Arguing with each other. I hate cats. They strut around like princes and steal things and make a mess. And don't you dare try to correct them. I have a cousin who hung one up after it ate his chicken coop. Found only bones the next day. Demons. That's what they are. Demons. Some random conversations going on here. Quite well written, though. It'd be nice if it did have voice acting. Early access, so I don't know if that's going to be on the cards further in development. There's another one of those, like, obelisks. Fragment of the Zothique. From the shades, titans arise, the other gods, the ancient ones. They abhor the gods and revere the sign. War rages in space and time. Cities fall and worlds perish, even the stars go out. Causality is broken, remade, and broken again. The blood of nations feed the earth, and thus the forest grows. Interesting, because there's no, like I said, there's no lore, there's no encyclopedia, there's no... You can use your Q to go back to your teleport, to your last place if you want to. Otherwise, E's interact, Q's to like teleport back. You got your zoom, and that's it. That's all your keys. I quite like this so far, though. It's very intriguing, but then this is up my street because it's slow as well. It's at your own self-exploration. There's no action. There's no combat. Well, there is. What's that? Bit of, you know, text-based combat, isn't it? I guess, but it's very interesting. I like the, like I said, for me, I like the design and the scale of it all. What is that? I mean, that's the thing that's doing well at the moment, is it's the pure curiosity. There's lots of variation, while things also feeling coherent. Creature. Lyarash, what brings you before the Archerites? He once touched the stone, and his mind fractured upon contact with the unspeakable light. Now it flows through him, who glimpses what was, what is, and what will be. We help his clouded mind to formulate fragments of knowledge. We interpret his words to proclaim them to all. The anchorite says you are hollow, a walking void. He says the world is not big enough to fill you. Wow, that's something, isn't it? The world is not big enough to fill you. Like I said, I'm not sure, because there isn't really an encouragement of collectibles and things like that. I'm like, I can probably jump over here and... Oh, I went past it, but like, is there any reason to? You know what I mean? Is there something you can do with these? I didn't right click. I just did a normal run, not a sprint jump. There we go. Jump up. Oh, we can kind of climb the ramp a bit. Okay. So I'm not sure if there's really any reason. Okay, we missed that. Oh, we're actually... Are we trapped? To some degree. We're not trapped because we can press and hold Q. It takes us back here. You get the idea. You can purchase a number of different ways. Very intriguing. Makes me want to try because this is still early access. I'm not sure how much of that is like here at the moment and how much content's here right now. No. Need to get good at the... Like I said, it's quite generous with the fall damage. Like, obviously you can die. Oh, that brings us back here. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, you can die and it respawns you, but you can also fall a reasonable amount. And the jump's quite high and floaty as well. Definitely one of those where it's not holding your hand. There's a lack of direction. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's what this game is like, trying to embrace. Let you explore, piece together the lore, meet people, and learn the world. The stone still whispers, sharing knowledge and untold truth. The gods listen. They learn a last secret. They build an impossible ark, a fortress of onyx. They burn matter, spirit, and time, then withdraw from the sky, from the coming night. The ark runs aground beneath the roots of the forest. The titans reign over ruins and ashes. Thus ends the war, and sleep the sign. But a path remains, a way laid out, paved with black stones, doors, and silver keys. The gods offer refuge, salvation, peace. A paradise beneath the roots of the forest destinies. How are we meant to get up there as well? You can see there's a teleport there that we could reach if we had unlocked that yet. Very cool. Definitely going to have quite a narrow appeal, I'd say. And I imagine this video will in that regard, but I think this is one of those ones where if you like the previous game from the dev, which apparently is, you know, similar vibes and ideas, then might be something that you're getting more of that stuff in this one. The scale and like sheer size of everything's pretty impressive, isn't it? Kind of curious how far down we can go. You can, like I said, you can fall. It's until you make a sound effect. You make like a little ah when you've fallen too far. But you can actually... I don't think I meant to go down here, but I'm also kind of thinking, does the game... Oh, does the game care if I go down here? This might be too far. This is too far. Try to see if I could... Oh, no. Wow. Again, I don't think there's necessarily anything over here. I think it's more the fact of it's just... It lets you go there. If you can. Go there. And at any point, you can press and hold Q. There's no lives. There's no checkpoints. There's no... Well, no checkpoints or like in game over sense anyway. And at any point, you can just press Q and go back to your... Have a little explore if it doesn't lead anywhere. It takes you back very quickly as well. Very quickly. I mean, the one thing that feels absent is that you can't, like, climb, really. Like, you can a little bit, but there's no vaulting or, like, grabbing or anything like that, so you can't pull yourself up on anything. But at the same time, you can completely take your time as well. This isn't like something that you've got to race or anything, but I'm not sure if there's going to be like things to find, collectibles, reasons to like explore and go off the beaten path. At the moment, it seems like it's the environment's all here, and then you got different things that you just stumble upon as well. And that's the thing as well, is like there's interesting landmarks and things where you're like, oh, could we go over there? Over there as well. That lighthouse. Some sorts. You got floating islands as well. Maybe you can go up to those at some point. Very cool. Very, very promising. Obviously, like I said, I think it's something I'd probably continue playing while I'm just like chilling out and just want to have a little explore, a little run around. See if you can piece it together and go where you want to go, but there's no arrows, there's no map. Kind of just letting you go and do your thing. So, I said no combat. So if you're looking for something fast-paced and full of action, probably isn't it. There we go. So we can actually go to that one. That's where we were before. Teleport system is pretty interesting, actually. Kind of like rewards you exploring. Then you don't have to backtrack. You can kind of just get eyes on and then teleport over to it. Act. Oh. Oh. Cutscene. Interesting. Oh, it took us back to a dream. Interesting. Oh, you can literally just teleport over to it. Right, okay. Whoa. Scatty. And this is Matthew. The boy is there again, alone, afraid, suspended between oblivion and slumber. Yet he feels my presence. He fears me. What? There's a sharp noise. The pain as a black shard of onyx pierces my flesh, heart, and mind. The darkness rises to seize me once more, yet for a brief, precious moment, I resist. Matthew. Interesting. And here we are. Oh, loading stutter. Street kid. Hey, sir, you okay? Yeah, I saw you passed out for a while, so I'm fine, thanks. Tell me, have you by any chance seen a boy with red hair? His name is Matthew? You know him? That depends. What's your business with him? Ashes, I've heard stuff like that before, but I took them as jokes. Anyway, you don't seem like a funny guy, so I haven't seen him for days anyway. I'm after him too. So it's just tell him the truth, but we don't get to know that other than it's just in his dreams, I guess. We've been hanging out together and with others for a while now. Lots of kids get here on their own, so we stick together, you see? Can you take me to him? Haven't seen him. You're not listening, eh? He's been talking about the castle a bunch lately. Been lurking around the gate. Sorry, I'm just a bit... Never mind. Thanks. What's your name, by the way? I'm Ka. At your service, sir. You? Charon. Nice to meet you, Sir Charon. You need anything, I'm your man. I know the place like the back of my hand. We'll find Matthew for sure. The boy smiles as he leaves, vanishing into the night. Well, that is promising. There we go. Well, it's just a little taster, a little teaser of HYPNOS. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description below if it's something you're interested in and you want to pick it up. It's early access. In terms of, they are expecting it to be in early access for 4 to 5 months. They're going to have a full early access roadmap. And yeah, 4 to 5 months maximum. Allows us to complete the content for the final stages of the project. Also giving us time to take on board all the feedback we hope to receive during this period. And there'll be plenty to keep you occupied for hours in these dreamlike lands that we are crafting with passion. So they're going to add several additional areas, storylines for secondary characters, and the conclusion of the existing storylines. There's going to be 4 alternative endings, all accompanied by additional music and artwork. We want to ensure that every corner of the world is meticulously refined, crafted down to the smallest detail, for the final exploration will be a joy filled with discoveries and rewards. That's the Lovecraftian thing then, is it? I've just noticed these. These are giant jellyfish things. At the moment, there's 70% of the world available. And the price will stay the same, so they're not price baiting you into like getting in now, like they're not going to raise the price. And they're going to take all their feedback on board, and yeah. Sounds like they're approaching it quite well, to be fair. I think in terms of... I like how they've done it with the text as well. Like, you know, the drawn characters, and as a very Disco Elysium in that regard, for sure. But especially with the observer as well, and like the inner narration. And it makes you curious about who is Charon, who's Matthew, what's going on here. But that's where we're going to leave it for this one. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.